Dear children, good morning to all of you. You know, we have completed 3 videos, National Liberation Movements in the Colonies. 2 are more or less introduction. One is about China's movement to come out of the colony. Regarding China, you have to remember few things mainly. The communist movement, the idea of philosophy was originated by Karl Marx. In his Communist Manifesto, Karl Marx revealed the new theory and thought, that is communism, which has created a revolution throughout the world. So, China became a communist country. Start with, it is under Manchu dynasty. Then of course, Sun is the main person who brought all small rebellious groups into one fold and created nationalism, nationalist feeling, and created a republic. But he is not able to consolidate. Then Mao Zedong has come, and following Karl Marx theory, he has implemented a communist revolution, and communist China has came out. Now it is one of the strongest nations in the world. There is no really comparison with China's development, China's growth. Now let us see another 2 nations, 2 countries which try to come out of the colonial rule. One is Vietnam. Vietnam, a small country, its capital is Hanoi, and it is South Asian country. It is a South Asian country. It fought with 2 colonial powers. See, unlike India, India continuously under British rule, and it was a colony of British. But Vietnam became a colony of 2 nations. Vietnam, after getting independence, its motto is independence, freedom, and happiness. It is surprising, the goal of the nation is happiness. It is, there are few happiest countries in the world. Finland lead the table, and also Vietnam is also one of the happiest countries in the world. And the ruling party is Marxist-Leninist. Marxist-Leninist. China, Marxist-Maoist. Russia, Marxist-Leninist. In the same lines, Vietnam is also now presently under the Marxist-Leninist rule. So, it is also a communist country. The major religion in Vietnam is, of course, tribal religions. Small tribal groups are there. So, 73% of the population are following tribal folk religions. Then of course, 12% Buddhists. So, tribal and tribal culture still dominates in Vietnam. Regarding when they got independence is not very clear. So, let us not decide it in the beginning itself. So, let us go through it. It is under the French rule. French made it as a colony mainly for the purpose of its agriculture resources. France made it as a colony and exploited it. Kept a puppet king, Vietnamese king, totally puppet. So, entirely ruled by France. There was few advantages. Vietnam developed during the French rule. We can list out only 3 advantages. One is they improved paddy cultivation, particularly rice. Rice major exporter, 30% of the rice exported from Vietnam only, 30% of the rice exported throughout the world is from Vietnam. So in that way, it agriculturally developed. France agriculturally developed Vietnam, mainly focusing on irrigation. Mainly focusing on irrigation, roads and buildings, roads and canals. All these developments have taken place during French rule. But at what cost? That is more important. But at what cost? Who gained with the development of agriculture? France only gained. People did not gain anything. They did it by forcing the cheap or free labor. They made Vietnamese people to work on the agriculture lands with just a few grains, giving just a few grains in kind. So that is the more or less a bonded labor. Vietnam is made as a bonded labor. So these are all disadvantages for the people, and industrialization has not developed. Even the rice mills were also not there during that time, because everything directly exported on the name of France, but not on the name of Vietnam. So the gainer is France. For cultivating large areas, they also taken land from small farmers, so they made a big land holdings. So few tenant farmers worked there with several conditions. So it became people became poor. Vietnam became rich, but people became poor. They are very poor, and they mostly depend on loans, exorbitant interest rates. So the cycle of debt, interest rates, and taxes. So all these made Vietnam people life miserable. So naturally a moment has come. Moment has come. Vietnamese nationalism has come into force due to the educated youth, young people who has seen several changes throughout the world, particularly Sun's ideology in China. Sun's ideology is marvelous. Of course, he is not able to consolidate, he is not able to implement. So Sun is a genius. So Sun ideology, Mao's success, Lenin's Lenin liberated Russia, and all these have greater influence on the people, particularly youth of Vietnam. So they formed mainly party of Young Annan was the student party, and it led several agitations in the country. And so at this stage, the French has not taken the agitations lightly. They even used guns. So like everywhere, the colonials tried to suppress the youth movement with iron hand. So it became a very sad situation for Vietnamese people. At this stage, France became weak. Fortunately for Vietnam, France became weak because of Hitler. The German dictator. He occupied the entire France. So the French people became weak. It is a boon to Vietnam, but it is not over. Immediately Japan take this as an opportunity and occupied Vietnam. French people did not go. They became weak, but they are still in Vietnam. Japan almost occupied Vietnam. So Vietnamese youth now has to fight with two people, two colonials, rulers. One is Japan, another is France. See, if you have free time, you can read the diary of a young girl. The diary of a young girl. She lived in Netherlands. Young girl, she wrote from second standard onwards a diary. It is very, very important diary because she lived in hiding places because of the Hitler's army occupied Netherlands also. She wrote marvelous history, how the people suffered and all those things. She was killed at the age of 15 years by again the army of Hitler. So now the France and Japan took control of Vietnam. So finally Vietnamese tried to fight with the inspiration, as I told you, with the inspiration of happenings in China and Russia. So they fought continuously for 8 years with one side with Japan, another side with French. They finally defeated France in 1954. In 1954, they defeated France. See what happened then? The nation divided into two. The nation divided into two. One is north, another is south. North, normally, see the philosophy of British divide and rule. These fellows, when they leave, they divide the nation. They create lot of problems. Even the British created lot of problems by dividing Pakistan, India and the areas and like that. See, in the same way, North is under the communist influence. Here totally communism dominated. Here king again. Here king. They called it as democracy. So anyhow, youth did not like it. And here, North, because of the communism, it started growing. It started growing. Land distributed. Women got several rights. Education started, but nothing happened in South. So again, revolution in South. They want to go. They want a unified Vietnam. They want a unified Vietnam. So people started working, North and South. The leaders of North and leaders of South started working, and they have agreed to come together. Okay, fine, but somebody did not like this. That somebody is not from North, he is not from South, even he is not from France, not from Japan. That fellow is America. America did not like this. Why? Because this also becomes a communist. So as a communist nation, lot of people are under communism. So they did not like it. So they entered into a war, one of the worst wars in the history of humankind. They entered into a war and they bombarded, they dumped unlimited chemicals. One is called as napalm, which damages humans. Still, even now also they are suffering. Several people are suffering. And Agent Orange, it destroys all plants, it kills all plants, and they dumped in drums and drums of this Agent Orange. And phosphorus bombs, chemical arms, B-52 bombers, tanks, weapons, several, they used everything. They killed animals, birds, plants and people. Of course, Americans also died. About 50,000 people died, about 3 lakh wounded, and about 25,000 permanently disabled. So Americans did not like this war. So America withdrawn. So ultimately, unified Vietnam came into existence. So that is a good news for them. This happened in 30th April 1975. 30th April 1975. This is an historical moment. Now Vietnam is one of the peaceful, happy, growing nations in the world. Okay, next another one is also there, that is Nigeria. Nigeria. It is an African country, but if necessary, we discuss in detail in the classroom, because the syllabus is going to be reduced to some extent. This may not be there in your syllabus next year. So let us discuss, if at all it was there, we will discuss again. Of course, this is an African country. This is an African country. This is under the colony of USA. Colony of USA. USA interest is slaves. They took several people, thousands and thousands of Nigerians, to their country and made them as slaves, and they used them for the development of the country. So if necessary, we will discuss in the classes will start. So this is about the moments of three nations which have come successful. Of course, Nigeria has not come out successfully. Still, it is struggling. The Vietnam, China have successfully came out and growing, developing. Right.